feel like the whole league right now, as far as free agency is concerned, it's kind of on hold for a bunch of teams right now. That's probably why we haven't seen the crazy trades yet, or just because I feel like the league has of course been hit with the bombshell that Kevin Durant requested a trade out of Brooklyn. So of course, when you have a player, at that caliber, like the world stops, and in essence, the NBA world, stops. So, we already heard reports that a bunch of teams have called out to Brooklyn and threw out their best, packages and different things. So of course, for me, I was thinking about it, and I came to the conclusion. Now, I'm not necessarily for sure, if Kevin Durant has interest in either going to this team, but if you Brooklyn and organization who trying to get the most back as possible for Kevin Durant, if you're Brooklyn, I feel like your first call has to be to the Toronto Raptors. But man, before I get into it, man, if you were a Raptors fan or a KD fan, NBA fan in general, man, hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. It really helps the channel. Hit the like button, of course, and that helps this video get out to more people just like you who love content like this, man. And leave a comment if you think Toronto and KD would be a good fit, So leave in the comments if you feel like this is a good pairing. Looking around the league, there really aren't very many teams in a position to swing a blockbuster type deal with the Nets for the this Grundle All-Star, all-world superstar. Let me rephrase that. The favorites remain the Phoenix Suns and the Miami Heat, though trade packages are a little difficult to cobble together, especially for Miami, who can't trade Bam to the Nets as long as Brooklyn retains Ben Simmons, due to an unusual quirk in NBA rules that prohibit players from rostering multiple players on a max rookie scale extension who have been acquired via trade. Well, actually, Adrian Wojnarowski recently said both teams individually may not have enough to do a deal with Brooklyn without being able to go out and move some pieces around in the 4-player trades. If Brooklyn isn't interested in a DeAndre Ayton and Mikal Bridges package or Tyler Hero-based deal, Toronto's chances of landing Durant will seemingly look much better. It's unclear exactly what the Raptors will be willing to part with, but as Michael Grange, reported, the organization thinks it can put together the best package of assets the Brooklyn Nets are likely to get. It reports that the Raptors are not only lurking in the Durant sweepstakes, as Michael Grange reports, Toronto feels they can put together the best package, like I just stated. Now, Toronto's most intriguing offer will certainly include Scottie Barnes, the 20-year-old reigning Rookie of the Year and one of the most valuable young players in the league. The problem with moving Barnes is his rookie contract. Means he's not making anywhere close to the $43 million Durant is set to earn next season. Toronto would therefore be forced to add in other valuable players just to make a legal trade. The Rockets could offer a Pascal Siakam or OG Anunoby-based package centered around a more established player and likely another piece or two from the core. Toronto also is one of the few contender teams with its full, assortment of future first-round picks, meaning the Raptors could overwhelm Brooklyn with as many draft picks and swaps as anyone in the league. But that question remains, will Toronto do it? The chances seem unlikely. Raptors, president preached patience during the season and their media availability, insisting Toronto stay the course with its young core and develop internally. When you have young players, I think we have to always be patient, he said. And if you think about it, this is his playbook. He and the Raptors like to stay flexible, looking for the moment the perfect opportunity presents itself. Durant may be the time to pounce, but don't be surprised if Toronto sits this round out, waiting for next season when another star player asks to be traded and the Raptors then decide the time is right to make their big move. So it's like the Raptors have all the assets available that Brooklyn would love to add to their team. But in this case, you know, it seems like it's more likely up to the Raptors if they want to, you know, make that big splash right now, or do they just want to wait, like Mashai said, you know, as far as waiting and you know, continue to develop the young pieces on the team. But if you're Brooklyn, I mean, for me, that got to be the first call. Like, it makes perfect sense on why Brooklyn will probably have Toronto at the top of their list as far as making calls to teams that, you know, could possibly be interested. But if you're a Raptors fan, leave in the comments how you would feel about acquiring Kevin Durant. You know, it's Kevin Durant at the end of the day. Or, you know, just NBA fan in general, leave your thoughts in the comments about this. But like I said at the beginning, man, leave a like on the video, man. Like the video, helps the channel grow. And subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel. But that's pretty much going to be it for me, yeah.